Hi, this lesson is on rotations. It is from the unit on transformations. The Common Core standard says that we will develop definitions of rotations, reflections, and translations in terms of angles, circles, perpendicular lines, parallel lines, and line segments. We're going to first talk about look at the unit circle. The unit circle is laid on top of the coordinate plane. We know that the coordinate plane is divided into 4 quadrants. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is a way for us to tell location. It is divided into degrees from 360. If we divide that by 4, we get 90. 2 90s is 180. 3 90s is 270. 4 90s is back to 360. We will look at the unit circle again when we get to trigonometry. One thing that you need to know is the direction. Clockwise in pink, counterclockwise in blue. You need to know when doing rotations, you need to be familiar with the center of rotation, the angles of rotation, and the direction of rotation. The center of rotation for our picture here would be the origin 0, 0. The angle of rotation would be how many degrees are you going to rotate the figure. 90, 180, could be 45, it could be 60. And then we must know the direction, clockwise or counterclockwise. So let's look at these examples. This says, which quadrant will the rhombus end up in if it is rotated 90 degrees clockwise around the origin? So the center is the origin, the angle is 90 degrees, and the direction is clockwise. One easy way to tell this, some people can look at it and go, oh, it's in quadrant 1. If you have trouble, pick a vertex, one of the corners of the figures. Draw to your center of rotation. In this case, is the origin. Now we decide which way we're going. Clockwise is this way. So we are going to draw our other leg clockwise at 90 degrees. Now, we're approximating 90 degrees, but that does look like a 90-degree angle. If we did another vertex, let's say this one, to the origin, clockwise, 90 degrees, again, it's definitely going to end up in quadrant 1. 2. So which quadrant will the triangle end up if it is rotated 90 degrees, direction counterclockwise, center the origin? So once again, we're going to take one vertex, we're going to draw it to the origin, our center. We're going to determine direction counterclockwise. So our leg needs to come this way 90 degrees. So you can see we're going to end up in quadrant 3. Try the other vertices if you need. 2A. Which quadrant will the rhombus end up if it is rotated 180 degrees clockwise around the origin? Again, we're at the origin. If I go to the vertex, to the center, which is the origin, and then I go 180 degrees, which is a straight line, that ends up in quadrant 4. 2B, or not to be. That is the question. Anyways, again, we're going to take a vertex. We're going to go to the origin because that's our center. And again, we're going to go 180 degrees. So that makes a straight line. So this figure will also end up in the, in the fourth quadrant. Notice that the two figures started in the same quadrant and ended in the same quadrant. But when it was 90 degrees, one was in one quadrant and one went the opposite direction to the third quadrant. So 180 degrees is the same clockwise or counterclockwise. Thank you.